Welcome to the Small Business Made Simple podcast, brought to you by socialmediaandmarketing.com.au. Being in business is never easy, but it can be simple, or at least simpler. Join me, your host Jen Donovan, every week where we focus on marketing, social media, and working towards simplifying your business. You with me? Let's do this.
Gonna dream it big, 'cause someone out there listening. Everyone's got a voice to give, and it's time I heard you whistling, 'cause there's no point at all, in dreaming small.
Hello there, it's Jen. Welcome to episode 150 of the Small Business Made Simple podcast. This is the next edition of my short, sharp episodes. But can I get a little bit of a high five from you? This is episode 150. I'm pretty impressed by that. I'm allowed to be impressed by my own podcast, I guess. But yeah, high five for reaching episode 150, but I don't want to spend too much time on it because this is my quick, short, sharp episode. And today we're going to talk about we are talking about 3 tricks to get the clicks. So when I talk about social media, I often talk to my audiences about the 3 E's of social media, and the 3 E's are educate, entertain, and engage. So when you're posting on social media, you should be aiming to do at least one of the above. Educating your audience with a tip or a trick that can help them, surprise or delight them. Entertaining your audience. Studies have shown that when you play is involved, that they are more likely to retain what they've learnt than if you are just, telling them without entertaining them. So find different ways to deliver your content. It may be a fun way that entertains your audience. And number 3 is engaging your audience with value, with stories, with freebies, with content, but content that's good, that's shareable, that's savable. Content doesn't always have to be funny to go viral. Sometimes a meaningful post about obstacles you've overcome will really resonate with your audience because they're like, I see you, you see me. And that is the name of the game, building that trust with your audience. And by the way, selling on social media can fall into all 3 of these categories if done right. You can sell and educate, you can sell and entertain, you can sell and engage. So go back over your content for the last month and do a content audit. Where were you educating your audience? Where were you entertaining your audience? Where were you engaging with your audience? And if not, why not? What was the purpose behind that post if you weren't doing one of the 3 things? So you don't always have to do one of the 3 things, but you have to understand why you're doing it if it's not educating, if it's not entertaining, and it's not engaging them with some value, with a story or with a freebie. So ask yourself that question every time you post on social media. For what purpose? Is this going to help me drive my business closer to whatever the goal is that you're hoping to achieve in your business? Okay, guys, that's it. Another super quick episode about the 3 E's of social media and how we should be using our content on social media to drive more trust with our audience. I hope you've enjoyed this tip about the 3 E's. So now stop listening. Go and be productive. It's Monday morning or whenever you are listening to this. But before you do, if you're enjoying these short, sharp episodes, please go and leave a rating and a review. I would so appreciate that. But as usual, as my opening song says, remember my small business peeps, there is no point in dreaming small.
No time like the present. Tell it like you feel it, say it proud, be true, and let us see you for the star that you are. No point in dreaming small.
I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Yorta Yorta people, on which I record this podcast and conduct my business today, and pay my respects to their elders, past and present. I extend this respect to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here with us today as well.